racing. Brock off to a good one this time. Longhurst buried it on the starting line, and Johnson grabs a gear. And Johnson up now on the inside is really going to make life interesting for Tony Longhurst when they head down to the first corner. Brilliant start by John Bauer. And just look at Alan Jones muscling his way into the action. Also a good start there from Jimmy Richards. Brock into the hairpin. Gets out of there with Johnson in second place, and right behind him is Tony Longhurst. They're all through turn number 1, the hairpin, without a problem.
Alan Jones again for the second race running has lit that car up and absolutely smoked it. He sat there going nowhere as we watched this scrap between Longhurst and Dick Johnson. Peter Brock the leader. And problems back in the pack. I think it could be Alan Jones. In fact, got smoke pouring out the back of the second of the Benson and Hedges Sierra, and he is slowing down appreciably. This moment, though, it's Peter Brock who'll lead them round for the completion of the first lap, and doing it comfortably as he comes up over the hump. Back towards the pits with Longhurst showing Dick Johnson. He's got enough stick to be able to pass him in the opening lap, so they're down 1 lap, with Brock leading it. Well, this is an aggressive start from Tony Longhurst as we look at his teammate Alan Jones. Remember I said off the line, the car just sat there absolutely smoking the back tyres. Look at the Jones car. Smoke everywhere. Glenn Seaton off to the right. Jim, those super quick changes. He had to lift off a little bit because Glenn came across and took some territory, and that's Andrew Madecki on the outside. Then they go down to this super tight left-hander. As we come back now with Peter Brock still leading from Tony Longhurst. In third place, Dick Johnson. In fourth place, John Bauer. I understand that Jim's able to hear us at the moment. How's it going out there, Jim?
Good, Neil, so far.
Did you get off to a good start? I saw Seaton take some ground off you.
Yes, a few of them did, but I'm just slowly working away at them, not trying too hard too early. Long way to go yet.
You said last night, Jim, that you thought the car was going to be very consistent. Is it showing up that way?
Yes, it is. You know, we're only a few laps into the race, but so far we're managing to hold on to the 3 Sierras in front of us. We'll have to see how things pan out.
Oh, I don't know about that. I think we're watching a pretty good bloke at the wheel here at the moment.
Thanks, buddy.
Talk to you later.
See ya.
And as we watch Dick Johnson here, you'll note that there's a yellow car missing from this frame. And Tony Longhurst, for some strange reason, has gone to the pits. Now you'll see Dick Johnson go through on the inside in the far corner over at Coca-Cola. And just a moment after this, suddenly Longhurst just looks to the left. The car slows up desperately. John Bauer goes by, and he's gone to the pits. Colin Bond driving for Caltex in the Caltex Sierra. Bond is running 7th on the road at the moment. He made a good start. Got away quickly from Jim Richards. He's hanging in there. John Bauer, 3rd in the race. 4th is the man right behind him in the Peter Jackson Sierra, and that, of course, is Glenn Seaton. They're probably the closest 2 cars since the race started. They've been having their own individual scrap. Seaton gets close for a spell, puts a bit of pressure on John. Then a lap car will interfere, and then the gap will open up. Getting a little closer this time as they make their way up towards the hairpin. I think John would love to win one here, but it's not going to be today. We take our race cam in the Glenn Seaton Sierra, sponsored by ICI Dulux Auto Colour, and then you can see just how he gets away from him in that spot. So Dick Johnson turning in another splendid drive here today at Symmons Plains. The race is far from over. John Bauer seems to be just gaining all the time, moving towards both Johnson and Brock, and Glenn Seaton is just on his bumper. Oh dear, he's got him. Brock locked up a brake, or something let go on the car, I'm not sure what, but he got very out of shape in that hairpin, and he caught one midships then from Dick. Dick's through with all the fooling. It's time to get down to some serious racing for the lead now. So, dramatic turn. I'm a bit confused by all that. I can't quite figure out what happened there. I have to go away and have another look at all that. But we can't afford the time, you know. No, it's all happening with Brock sort of busy signalling to the guy in the Corolla that he's got a little bit of a problem on his hands at the moment. I think it's a number 17 Sierra.
crowd has really come to life here at Symmons Plains. Very, very popular is Dick Johnson.
Notice that the other two cars are still getting a little bit closer.
Here we go again.
I wonder if Peter's just getting on the wrong edge with tyres now. The thing's still skating around a bit there, isn't it?
Yep. All the time you'll notice that John Bow's getting a little closer. I think Brock's car might have a bit more, well, has had so far a little more stick in a straight line than Johnson's car, and Brock has now turned into a bit of defensive driving.
He's got a couple of cars to negotiate here, and that'll be hard work.
And Dick's going to keep him honest.
Gee, it's a great scrap, isn't it? Good pickies from Dunlop Race Cam.
And now Johnson down the inside.
The gap.
Bang! Out of the way. They are playing for keeps at Symmons Plains, and Brock's got the hand out of the window. I'd suggest to Peter he might like to get it back inside the window, because
I think he was signalling to Gerald Kay.
I know.
Please get out of my way. It was probably so he can't afford to be held up and then have to use a great heap of power out the other side of the corner. He's got to keep some sort of speed up through the corner, because if he calls on too much from his right foot, he's going to break out into masses of wheel spin. So if he gets balked by a car and then has to really push hard, then that only works against him. In fact, it's working against him already, because Dick Johnson's well positioned for a lead change here as they go to the left-hander at the end of the back straight, and I think he's pulled it off. Fantastic effort from Johnson here today at Symmons Plains. Zipping down on the inside of Peter Brock. He's taken the lead away. Crowd has really come to life. It's all getting pretty tight here now as Larry Perkins opens the door up here for Bow to go through. We take Dulux Autocolour Race Cam, and Glenn will dive straight down on the inside, and he's right on Bow. Broke loose with some horsepower then as he came off the turn. You can hear the Commodore to his right-hand side. 3 cars all scrapping here. Larry's 1 lap down.
And this is 4th, looking for 3rd at the end of the back straight, down to the left-hander at Coca-Cola.
Oops, John locks up the front left. And you can see what that does. Look how it just eats into time. In fact, Glenn got right so close on the back, he had to back off again.
Out of Coca-Cola turn. Now down towards Little Hump. Over there, down to the pit turn, Dunlop Bridge, and we expect to see the checkered flag not too long as Dick Johnson sweeps across the line to take the checkered flag. Round 2 at Symmons Plains to the Queenslander Johnson. Second to Peter Brock in car number 5. Finishing back in 3rd, Tassie's Johnny Bow. Good finish from John Bow today. Let's recap them for you on our Toyota Racecourse service. The winner of round 2 from Symmons Plains, Queensland's Dick Johnson. Second goes to Melbourne's Peter Brock. Third to Devonport's John Bow. Fourth to Glenn Seaton. Fifth to Andrew Madecki in car number 6.